Hi, Christina, how you doing? So I got you queued up here and let's just go through your presentation. So what I would do is this. I would say the first page should probably be just your logo and your name. Um, you know, Christina Rosario Luciano, graphic design, or something like that. Then after introducing yourself that way, then you can set this page up, your quote page. I think this is a little clunky, this typography. I think this could be finessed much better. Everything is the same size. The quote is centered, which is kind of, well, here, let's do this. I think that the type is too big. I think that the type it's in bold, and I get the feeling I'm getting yelled at. So I think it's kind of the first page is kind of like, whoa, I just got yelled at. Do you see what I'm saying? So then what we have here is this period here, and a quote goes inside the quotation mark because that's a quote. It's not, a sentence. This isn't part of a sentence. If this was part of a sentence and the quote ended with the sentence ended with a quote, yes, this would be correct. There would be a period after the quote. But since this is not a sentence, the period goes inside. Okay, I wouldn't center align this. I think that's what's making it look so clunky. Try to just a little bit of finesse there. Okay. Okay, first page. I don't know why these are in here. They shouldn't be. This is your portfolio. I mean, this is your dry run here. So these should not be in here. Okay, so you have stationery for Wings of Change designs. And then you have this kind of randomly placed over here, and then you have this box kind of randomly placed around that. All right, so let's go to the next page. The work looks good, by the way. Work looks good. So let's go to the next page. Now, again, you have that writing. Then you have this magazine cover that's now moved over here. So it has moved from here to here. That's not good. You don't want your text to be jumping around the page as the viewer is going through your presentation. Okay, it just moved again here because you have it centered in that box, even though the box is the same place. Now I don't even know why this box is here. It really shouldn't be there. I mean, it's all it's doing is isolating that part of the page, like kind of separating it from the others. Okay, and then you have your name up here. Well, where did that come from? Because that's not on your other pages. So all of a sudden your name appears here, and then and it's not aligned with anything. It's just kind of, even if I pull a guide out here, we can see that this is not in alignment. Where your page alignment starts doesn't align with anything, and neither does this. Do you see what I'm saying? So what I would suggest here is saying page layout created in InDesign. And then below that, I would just give a little brief synopsis of the objective, the client audience, and like you have done the software. Okay, and that's really all you need. So next page. Okay, again, you have your name kind of randomly up here. This time you're left aligned here, so that's another inconsistency. Okay, this black box around your work here you should remove that. I'm noticing a tendency to want to put things in boxes, and that's quite common with student designers, Christina. But you really shouldn't be putting things in boxes because basically it works a little differently than you would think of, like putting stuff in a shelf, in a cupboard, in boxes, putting stuff away for organization. But it doesn't quite work like that with visual communication. Basically, putting things in boxes is separating them from the rest of the composition. So you're getting this separation. Like, is this part of this page, or should this be read separately? So it raises questions. Good job getting rid of those little text things, and I think that still looks like a bold typeface there. And then this piece is good. Same comments on the background page. Look at this, though. I want you to notice what happens, okay? This changes. Look at the logo when I go from page 10 to page 11. It's been stretched here, okay? And then there, it's back to its normal, Okay, so watch what happens. See what I'm saying? Why does it get stretched on those pages? Here's page 6, 7, 8 stretched, 9, 10 stretched, 11. So 13 or 14 is stretched. See, that's weird. That shouldn't happen. Okay, so let's go back to where we were. Okay, we were there. Okay. Coupon for newspaper ad. I mean, why does this should be a line? Just lock it in there, dock it in there, and keep it. Ad looks good. Good. Okay, then we have the web design. I wouldn't do this. I would design that somehow. It shouldn't be too difficult to do at all. Just grab a postcard that you see in your box. This looks like it's been stretched or otherwise manipulated. These look distorted. These images, that type right there has definitely been distorted without question. See how it's all stretched. So the back of the postcard should be designed. Really easy to do. It'll really make that clean up that presentation. These look good. Okay, and that's all we have. So, anyways, those are my comments for this particular. This will be going into. I mean, we got to wrap this thing up soon, though. So you're doing great. The work looks great. I'm really glad you're getting the organization you are. I'm just seeing just a couple of little inconsistencies in alignment and presentation. So other than that, we're looking good. Okay. All right, Christina. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a holler. Otherwise, I will see you this week in discussion board. Thanks.